Hello everyone, it's Katie here from the Scrappy Sisters, and I am up today in an awesome YouTube hop celebrating all things spring and Halloween, and we have a prize pack today from Auntie Vera Scrap and Craft, which is awesome. And to be entered into that prize draw, all you have to do is comment on all of the videos in the hop. So you'll see in my description box there will be a link to the next person in the hop, and then you just keep following until you're back to my video, and then you've seen everybody's, and you just have to comment. It'd be great if you could subscribe. We're all Aussie YouTubers, so we like to support each other, and it would be awesome if you want to hop along, watch everybody's videos, give us a comment, and you'll be in the draw to win. So I'm doing something a little bit different this video. So I have decided to go with the spring theme. I don't really celebrate Halloween, so Halloween wasn't something that, that appealed to me much. I don't have any Halloween photos. I have no Halloween scrapbooking stuff, so I went with spring. And what I decided to do is create some happy mail. So I am decorating a flip book, which I did make off camera. So if anyone wants to know the details of the flip book that I made and the pattern that I used, I'll leave a link in the description box so you can see a tutorial from somebody else who's much more talented than I am, who did the tutorial. I think I used a Sabrina Ann tutorial, so I'll link that down below for you. So yeah, I'm just decorating that. Now, I didn't have any peas, at least I didn't think I had any peas. So I decided to use cues, as you can see in my title, Happy Mail. But it doesn't work for me. I leave it and you don't notice that I change it, but you'll see when I do the cut to live at the end of this video, so you can see what I filled this flip book with, that I have changed it, and I went with D's instead and I just flipped them upside down. Yeah. So anyway, ignore the fact that I've used Q's instead of P's. That I was trying to use up my Q's, but I couldn't do it. I couldn't have them be mirror imaged. I couldn't cope. So you can see here, I have a lot of stuff out on the table, or on my scrapping desk. So I have like a whole heap of supplies out here, and I am just sort of going with it and grabbing things. I've used, or I do end up using, quite a few DIY embellishments. Sorry, my cat is standing on my keyboard and things are going everywhere. Sorry. So I'm using quite a few DIY embellishments that I have made, as well as bits mainly that have been left over from my Kidholic kits. I just throw everything into that sort of container in the top left, which is actually a drawer out of one of my little Kmart drawers. Everything just goes in there that I have left, and yeah, I'm just pulling a lot of stuff from that, as well as my DIY sort of embellishment drawer, which is the bottom left that you can see in the video, and that also has lots of like die cuts and stuff that I've cut up that I use. And then I've got my washi tape on the right hand side that you can see. Yeah, and I'm just going for it. For me, spring is all about like nice bright colors, but also like the pinks and the greys and stuff. So that's just the kind of theme I went with. I tried to use some florals and some butterflies, and yeah, and some like clouds and that kind of stuff. And I hope you like watching flipbook videos. I thought that I would do this because I figured that maybe not many others of the wonderful ladies in the hop would have done a flipbook. And, I know people like to look at different things. So I'm not really talking you through what I'm doing, am I? So far I have decorated the front cover, and now what I'm doing is, this was a DIY embellishment that I made using a big love heart die cut, and then I added just some paper banners and some tiny word stickers and some little flowers. And so I'm just sort of putting some double-sided tape onto the back of that and sticking that in the middle of the page. And then I'm flipping down and I'm going on to the next page. So as you can see here, I'm using a lot of DIY embellishments. I just figured that what better way to use them than on a flip book. So the one I'm sticking down now is a little cluster that I made using a teacup die, as well as some banners and some wood veneer hearts, and then I've got 2 other ones with words that were from the same die cut pack. So they say thinking of you and thanks. And now I'm making a little washi tape cluster down the bottom, and I'm going to add something to that, but I can't remember if I do it straight away or not. I really love this skinny gold washi. It's so cute. So cute, but I can't find the end. Could have edited this bit out. But yeah, I can't find the end. It took me forever to find the end. Oh dear. So yeah, I'm trying to figure out what I want to put down on top of that sort of washi cluster, and I end up looking through my stash of things sort of left over from Kidaholic Kits, and I pull out some, lots of different things, but I end up going with some buttons. Yeah, I think they're from the, oh no, I don't know where they're from. I have no idea where they're from. But yeah, see, you can see there, I go with some buttons. So I've stuck 2 down, and that is it for that page. I do go backwards and forwards a little bit with this flip book, I don't know why, I just do. So I'm putting an extra little embellishment cluster on this sort of second page of the flip book, and I'm using a bright pink doily, which I sort of chopped in half using my guillotine, my mini guillotine, and now I'm figuring out what I want to sort of put on top of that. I was going to use that fox sticker. It doesn't make it. I stick it back on, but I am using some washi again just to sort of anchor, well, I was going to anchor the fox, but I picked something else, just to sort of anchor that, the sticker that I want to put down there. But then the marble washi is really sort of see-through and it didn't do much, so I stuck on top of that some butterfly washi from Kaisercraft, and I used a little bit more of that really tiny gold washi that I have, and then I'm still going to go with the fox, but the red in the fox and the bright pink just, I don't know, it didn't really work. So I looked through the stickers that I had and I found this cute little bunny rabbit, so I used that and then stuck some diamantes just up in the top, and that's those 2 pages done. So I'm going to work on this yellow page now, and I decided I want to put a frame down. I thought about putting a photo of myself in there, and at this point of doing the voiceover, I haven't filled my pocketbook, my flip book yet with goodies, and I haven't decided if I'm going to put a photo in. So it will just depend if I have a photo easily available. And I've left the right hand side of that yellow page blank so I can put some goodies in there for the person that this is going to. So the next page I'm working on is this top page, and I'm going to use one of these die cuts of this rose, and I am painstakingly putting glue on that. It took a while because I didn't want to use too much glue because then it goes everywhere, but you need to use enough glue so that it sticks, and I used the Tombow glue. So I've done that and I'm going to stick that down. I had to pull out, it was all clogged, so it took me a minute, but I had to unclog it, and then glue went everywhere. You can see on my finger there, glue went everywhere. So you don't realize this, but I stopped the video and went to wash my hands and got rid of the glue, but I am back now and I'm just working out what I want to do on the opposite page. So yeah, I'm just looking through my stash, thinking maybe I'll use a doily, maybe not. Okay, what can I do? I'm looking. Decide to use that little butterfly. It's an ephemera piece, but it's quite a large ephemera piece. I think maybe it's from the Maggie Holmes Bloom collection, but I'm not 100% sure. Again, it's a leftover piece from one of my Kidaholic kits. So I'm going through now and seeing what else I could sort of put with that. I wanted to go with the butterflies because, you know, it's spring themed. Butterflies is very spring-like to me. So yes, I'm still going through my stash. Again, you know, could have edited this out. Should probably have edited this out. But I left my video to the last minute. Don't tell the girls. So yes, I didn't have enough time to really edit it properly. And I could have cut down the video much shorter length. But anyway, I'm sorry about that. So I'm going through my stash trying to figure out what am I going to put here. I decide that I want to layer up some of these larger ephemera pieces as well. I really wanted to use that tag with the butterflies, but it doesn't make it onto that particular page. And again, I'm just, you can see me fiddling. What am I going to do? How am I going to make this work? And then I decided that I wanted to use that sort of tealy coloured piece because I've got a lot of that sort of colour through the flip book underneath, and then I'm going to go with this butterfly card on top. And then I decided to use some of these puffy stickers. They were from a Cocoa Vanilla collection, I think. They say love, happy and sweet. So I stick that down, and then sort of figuring what I want to put up in that with the rose. I know that I want to leave a little bit of that space blank so I can stick some little goodies on there, but I do want to put something up there, so I go with that little DIY embellishment called Friend, that says Friend with a wood veneer. I use that. And yeah, now moving on, as you can see, to the pink page. So I'm just tidying up my space a bit so I've got a bit of room, as you can see here, putting some things away, because I'm nearing the end of my flip book. I've only got 2 more pages to go and I just needed a bit more space. So moving on, I decided that I wanted to make a little bit of a pocket to put other bits in, like cards, Project Life cards, or just other bits of goodies that I want to send to the person that's getting this. And so I made a little pocket with some of the paper that I've used. I don't know if I used it. No, I haven't used it on this one, but it's from the same Jen Hadfield paper pad collection that I used for the rest of the papers. And so I'm making a little pocket. So I'm just sticking double-sided tape around 3 sides and sticking that down. And then I'm sort of going to decorate the bottom with a little bit of washi. It doesn't need it for, I guess, an adhesive perspective because I've already stuck it down with double-sided tape, but I just wanted to add it for a bit of decoration. So you can see there the butterfly washi, which I think is super cute. That one's from Kaiser Craft. And then I pulled out another one of my DIY embellishments that has a little bird wood veneer on it and some tiny word stickers and a few banners, and I stick that in the left hand corner. And then I'm just adding a few little paper clips into the top. Yeah, 3 little paper clips because you know, people can always use those, and they're easy to remove, but I did want to, you know, give them to the person that's getting this flip book. And now this is my last page, and so I'm just working out what I want to put on that. So I've gone with another little embellishment cluster that uses a little mug with some tiny word stickers and a couple of love hearts. I really wanted to give this person that cute teal sequin trim, so I just used a little peg and clipped that into the top. But I know that page needs something else. I'm just trying to work out what is that something else going to be. And then I come back with this cute little butterfly tag, which I really liked. Again, I think it's from the Maggie Holmes Bloom collection. It's definitely a Maggie Holmes collection. I just can't remember which one, but I think it's Bloom. And I was going to leave it connected with just the peg so that the person that got this could reuse it, but it wouldn't stay properly, so I stuck it down. And then I finished it off with my last DIY embellishment, which is some music French horns. So that is it for the flip book. Now I'm going to switch to a live narration here so you can see what it looked like in the end when I filled it. Alright. So welcome to the completed Happy Mail situation. So I know in my voiceover I said that I had switched out the Q's that I'd put here and I'd put D's, so turn them into P's, because I wasn't happy with the Q's even though I was trying to use them up. And then I sort of changed this a little bit. I put some brackets in just because I wanted to. So I wanted to show you, this is super chock-a-block. I'm moving my desk here. This is super chock-a-block full. I apologize for the lighting. It's nighttime here, but I really need to get this filmed because I have to upload my video for the hop. So this is the front cover. Looks the same. And then you flip it open, and in this little pocket I just put a whole heap of die cuts and ephemera pieces. I didn't put anything on this page. Then you flip it down. I added some sequins here with just some washi tape, and here I added some samples of washi and a funny photo of my sister and I with Snapchat, just because this is going to someone over in overseas. So yeah, put that in there. And then this has some
wood veneer pieces. So this says week. It's a love heart border, and in here is like a triangle border wood veneer. Slid them in there. I wanted to leave them sticking out a bit so that she would know there was something in there. Normally you would put your letter in there, but I'm sending a few other things in like a Happy Mail box, so I'll put my letter in there. And then this one, oops, I stuck a couple more packets of sequins there. This I stuck some wood veneer. Then you open this. This has a whole heap of die cuts, tags, embellishments, and this is full of embellishments as well, which I just attached with the peg. So that is how I completed my Happy Mail. So you can see here it is very full. It won't be the easiest to post, but as I said, I'm actually putting it in a little box with a few other bits and pieces. So I wouldn't normally probably stuff a Happy Mail this full, or else when I make it I'd add like a band at the bottom so that it can expand. Does that make sense? Words are not coming to me tonight. Anyway, that is my Happy Mail made with a manila folder. I hope you are loving the hop, and please, in the description down below, you'll see a couple of things. You'll see first and foremost a link to the next person in the hop, which you definitely need to go along and check out their video. If you leave a comment on all of our videos, you'll be entered into the awesome competition to win the great prize pack, so you should totally do that. And we would all love it if you would subscribe to us while you're there as well, because everybody loves subscribers. But anyway, enjoy all the other videos. You'll also see a link to the original tutorial just to make like the base of this flip book. I didn't come up with this idea. This is not an original idea. I think it was Sabrina Ann, but I'll leave a link down below so you can see where I got the idea for the actual physical manila folder flip book. So anyway, have a great day everyone, and we'll see you in the next video. Bye!